That shit. Hey, bro, what color you got on? Like your jersey's red or your pants red? All right, bet.
Season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Only call I got from you is at 4.
The Bearcats will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Oh, those don't sound good.
Wide receiver going in motion. Used to play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Knight. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Barnett.
No, I'm saying again.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell
you
just
weak-handed
a little
bitch.
bit deep on that shot. But listen,
God,
those are shots that
damn.
we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the
motherfucker.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield.
Fucking
And he
music,
gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just
couldn't even go there to play. Somebody got
and
shot.
Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play,
Nah, that
and
shit was
it's
like,
right back out. Turning it on.
Like last
Good
week.
job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
In the other place,
So
we
far, it's been a rough first drive for this
that shit was
defense,
having
but I'll
like
tell
some
you
frack
what,
shit.
Guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical. The field's already shrunk. Get some momentum back right here. Get a big stand. At least hold them to 3. The offense trying to throw it there quickly.
I was just getting me some of this cookie the whole fucking night. Fuck it.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd.
Nah, not really.
He'll take it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown.
You crazy. Them cookies good as fuck. Crumble nasty as shit. Yo, nasty. Them cookies so fucking nasty. Oh, God. Crumble nasty. You gotta be drunk to eat crumble. Fuck. You gotta be drunk to eat this shit. I done went there multiple times and got everything they had in that bitch, the whole box. This shit be damn near $30. This shit be nasty, piss poor nasty. They can't. If Crumble was like, we gonna pay you to review them shits, I'd tell them keep their money.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
My color drunk as fuck. God damn. My color drunk as fuck.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. The first play does nothing.
And just a great job on the defense being snapped. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations. But
you need my fucking monitor to come in so I can download all this shit.
This crowd going to try to make life
Fuck no.
miserable for these guys. Makes the catch. It's Owens. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Here they're trying to get to the edge.
Yeah.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know when you're playing against against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't
just
drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
I'm gonna kill your ass, I'm gonna break your motherfucking jaw, nigga. Goddamn. Oh, bitch. You couldn't crush that motherfucking middle point. Oh, fuck nah. No, hell no, hell no, hell no. He put.
Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
I mean, but I ain't gonna lie. It'd be easier for you to come over here today and me come over there tomorrow, only because I gotta download all that shit when that monitor come in, and I got this running right and signing all that shit. I can come over there tomorrow. Yeah, tell you that you definitely fired because you ain't brought me that bag yet.
I want to give a shout out to the defense.
Tell Mama, me and you got beef because of that bag.
Disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
If not, I just grab it tomorrow. Damn, player, you going for it on nigga, first quarter. Yeah. Go ahead and put that ball back. Where?
Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Fires a ball. Now it's picked off.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows that.
Okay.
Defensive back going up and get the interception. Nice
job
breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense because you have hands? Yeah.
The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Barnett. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet.
I was trying not to fuck up offense, do some dumb shit.
40, they'll mark him out of bounds at the 42.
Right. I take it. But what time you want to come? It don't matter when. I probably ain't going nowhere all day. After that, I ain't doing shit. I ain't doing no orders. I ain't going no gym. I ain't doing no motherfucking thing. I ain't nothing. I ain't doing shit. For real, I never get to just sit at home and not do nothing. That shit aggravating.
They'll leave it with him.
That's how you hit a motherfucking hole, nigga! That's how you hit a hole, nigga! That's how you hit a hole, nigga! That's how you hit a fucking hole, nigga! That's how you hit a hole! That's how you hit a hole!
There's a reason
That's how you hit a hole!
big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big time.
That plant foot, you go!
Big plays all over the
No waste that motion, plant foot, go!
That's why you gotta find
Go! You ain't get out of there, you gone!
because he'll make it happen.
No wasted movement!
Quick update. Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American.
Yeah, I gotta have her get my shit downloaded on my OBS and all that shit. Cause that would have been a TikTok clip. That shit would have got probably about 4,000 views.
Before it gets better, if it gets better.
I'd be surprised my shit get as much views as it do now. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even doing that bitch doing nothing. I just doing that bitch. Yeah.
Georgia Tech. We'll circle back
Oh God,
if
should be
anything happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin.
Just let me know when you're on the way.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient,
All right.
manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Incomplete.
First off, ain't no way you just look me in my motherfucking eyes and threw that goddamn ball. That one. And two, that probably motherfucking intercepted. Okay.
The last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Looking for a deep man. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Hey, they owe me that one. They gave your monkey ass one. They owe me that one. Cause god damn, I mean not do that shit no more though.
That time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So the quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit.
All right, I see what you want to do. Okay, we finna nip this shit in the bud right now.
Much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
Dude, Randall so goddamn sorry.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
Bro, fuck. You getting caught on fucking lineman.
It's Owens. There he goes. Gets him down at the 26.
I'm getting tired looking at this goddamn.
15 yards on the game, and they move the sticks. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Fires left. And it slips through it.
Who the fuck he got over running that goddamn route? He nigga fast. He's not even fast. The fuck y'all got going on today? That dumb shit. Cause it's 5-9.
Fingers incomplete. That would have.
Hey, bro, I know you mad as hell. I'd be mad as hell too.
Man, if you're gonna win games, you've got to.
But usually when some fuck shit happens,
that was a great opportunity right there. The receivers got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Owens. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bearcats. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown.
You got me fucked up.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now.
Bruh, he has a 96 fucking speed.
Man, I love
that shit not happening.
You know God. When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling.
That bitch
and
got
how about the
96
cornerback
speed,
coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Scrambling away. He's going to fire to the left. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
NC State has to come up with a big play here on third down. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
I thought that was the one he was using, bro. I ain't gonna count.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field.
Damn, I fucked the punt up too.
Fuck. You're looking forward to the punt.
God damn, yeah, how you lose the game.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down.
What the fuck?
Finds his man. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Oh, bro.
When that receiver got free, it was all...
I swear to God, this nigga is not finna beat me. I'm just going underneath. Ain't no fucking way. I'm not finna let this shit happen.
I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Ain't no way, bro.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback making adjustments. Quickly to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot.
Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. And the defense got it.
Bruh, what the fuck?
Pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Pulls it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw. Fires to the big fella.
Bro, I can't tackle. Oh my God.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what
Bro,
they need
why
to move
the
the
fuck?
sticks. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys
getting
that
aggravated.
have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Owens. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Sends it back in motion. They'll try to get outside. Shakes off the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on it to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Grover. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
How nice is it in this offense to have a tight end like that guy that can come up with plays for you all over the field? We just saw the big 3rd down catch. He set him up here in the red zone. I like going back to him, maybe lining him and flexing him outside, getting a one-on-one opportunity for him to use his size advantage.
On the direct snap, it's Owens. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Owens. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the 1st half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That one comes out hot down the right side. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. On 4th down, looking to pass. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll start this drive going to the air. Slings it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. He's already thrown one pick, and look, he might get it together, but it seems like he's a little fouled up in his mechanics. A lot of things coming off his back foot.
And you want to get those feet set and in the ground. Once you start to drift, That ball, when you throw it, is going to drift. So he's just got to iron in, get those feet set, stay square every time he throws the football so he can be a little bit more accurate and stop making some of these bonehead plays.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Owens. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. NC State will kick off to start things here in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cincinnati offense back on the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bearcats! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Pitt looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp. They're up 14 over Minnesota. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Give to the running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Using his legs, it's Knight. Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up the slack a little bit and help get this team back in the game.
Got a man. It's Knight. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the ground with the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Card in the backfield, it's Owens. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down.
I ain't gonna count, bro. I don't understand how that nigga getting off the ball, getting off so fast. If I start playing inside and just play over top, and that nigga's not that fast,
This guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns.
how the fuck is he beat him off the line like that?
The point after is good. This offense prides
I'm genuinely curious.
after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off.
I could see if he was faster.
Kickoff unit
If I was playing inside,
have been busy as they built this sizable lead.
I could see it then. But this nigga just getting burnt like he leaving this nigga.
To the 25-yard line.
I swear, bro, it's not. I just looked at that nigga's speed. I think the fastest nigga he got is like 94 or some shit like that. These niggas scooting, boy. Well, that nigga scooting, that bit hollering ass.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to
What the
get
fuck?
back into the... It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return.
Bro, I was looking at the phone.
The fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, that shit over.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Messer. And the Bearcats in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top.
This nigga catch everything.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Gotta like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Caught in the backfield, it's Owens. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Come on, bro, can I pick this shit off, man? Damn.
But it's an incompletion.
This shit, I just...
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They just keep firing. Looking to the end zone.
Bro, what the hell?
Touchdown, Cincinnati. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Bro, what the fuck?
That's what I love about empty sets and formations.
I gotta say this.
Is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes wants to throw and do. You saw it right there.
But I look for a second and everybody. All right.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown.
Number 31 set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Breaks into the open. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up
Bro, on God, I lose every time I stop running the fucking ball.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this
every fucking time, bro.
He can go
every
the
time,
distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit.
Man, nigga, I'm finna go RP on GTA, nigga. Fuck this shit.
They need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football.
The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Looking for the end zone.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted for the 11th time. Got some room to run.
Oh, my God.
Brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to
oh, my God. Hey.
with the return.
Shit.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out fast. On the move is the 30. There he goes. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Bearcats. He got a step and just dusted the field. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Oregon State overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Beavers tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field.
Oh,
well
shit.
Done. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Moves around to clear up the vision. Nice move to keep running. There he goes. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling.
Looking to take a shot. Catch inside the 25. Flying out to the left. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift. A consolation prize, if you will.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
And right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer.
Nice move. Create some space. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many.
Grabs it up to 25 in stride. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at 1st and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
The Bearcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. This time it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the...
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And they tacked on the extra point.
59, NC State, 21.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect
That shit
this
not letting me
lead.
pick my kickoff. What the fuck?
Nice grab to get that squib kick inside the 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
Including this one where it says mommy back on the board.
It was just said it would be. Nobody cares.
They say you're supposed to learn something new every But I ain't gonna lie to you, I didn't have it up the hill with all this fucking 7-Eleven blizzy shit, bro.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got the first down, looking for more. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the fourth quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. That's a great situation to try to run the ball.
Breaks free. He's inside the 40.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front 7 even get a finger on that guy.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Scott. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like, they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Here comes the hurry up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll slide after picking up the first down. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Slides away. The sweet meat buy a little time. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.